Alright, so this is like probably the weirdest thing I've ever done. It's weird talking to yourself in a camera and I'm looking, the camera's over here because I'm using my phone. But, anyways, so my name is Michael. I'm basically starting this channel up for a lot of vlogs that I do and stuff. I live in the DFW Fort Worth area, and a lot of people know me. I've had a lot of people saying I should post videos on how to do certain things. I'm not like famous or anything, but when I go out, people know exactly whose car this is, who owns it, and things things of that nature. So I'm a big car enthusiast. I've always liked cars, loved it for probably as long as I can remember. But this specific video, we're gonna make it based on the S2000 fuel line return kit. Basically, a do-it-yourself kit that I did because I didn't want to pay Science of Speed, whatever they cost, 700, 800, 900, right? Whatever it is on this 06 S2000. So we're going to dive right in, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did. And kind of like a parts breakdown. Now that we're back into this, first things first, when you're doing the fuel return kit, what you gotta get for the 06 models, okay, if you're not gonna go crazy with dash 8 feed lines and things of that nature, you can get the radium fuel rails. The first thing you need to get the kit. If you're gonna use the OEM feed line, which I think is dash 6 anyways, you're gonna get the kit that comes for the stock setup. So it's a stock kit with stock rail, stock feed line. They give you a braided hose with a 6AN fitting that comes right here. And what I did, I bought an adapter. This is a mini adapter here. It's a 6AN on this end. So the hose, 6AN flare or 6AN regular, what do you call it? The screw section on the 6AN line connected to the dash 6 flare, and then this side it has the swivel section, and then it connects to the flare that comes off of the rail. I can't remember the name of this exactly, the portion of the lines that you call it, but whatever. And then I installed the fuel pressure sensor. This one specifically, I have a glow shift one, whatever, it works fine. And then it comes with, you put your stock fuel pulse dampener on there. And then on the back, I use the direct mount fuel pressure regulator. It takes ORB fittings. And then this is the dash 6 return line that comes off of it. So nothing gets put on the bottom. And then the back side, it has a port there too, but that's not for pressure. That's just another return section if you'd like it. And then you have your vacuum reference, and then yeah. So that's what you need to get. And I think that was like $219 with the whole kit plus tax and all blah blah blah. So, well, just for that, the fuel pressure regulator bumps that price up. So I think we're in the 300 something range. I think, can't quote me on that one, for that fuel setup there. So now I'm gonna take you guys underneath the car, because you see how that works. So I got the 6 return line off of Amazon. I'm gonna post a link in the description section. I did not cut any of that hose. The entire length of what I'm gonna tell you and direct you to is what you need. You don't cut anything when you buy this. It comes with the fittings to make the line yourself, and that's a PTFE line, so it's E85 compatible. So let me so I'll be raising the car up here so I can show you underneath what goes on. I'm gonna also open the trunk, or maybe I might not open the trunk because I have actual fuel pump stuff down here. So let me show you guys here real quick. I'm gonna raise this thing up. Okay, so this lift system that I have, it's the quick jack. It's, oh man, I can't even explain how nice this thing is. Anyways, here we go. Let me see if I can get this floor out. I don't really want to get super messy. Sorry about all this fuzz. I've never really done a YouTube video. Like I said, it was kind of weird. But anyways, we're gonna get onto this thing, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, here we go. All right. So my car, I guess you could say it's, well, I'm not gonna say it's seen better days. I don't have any damage underneath here. Anyways, so here's the fuel return. I also have a flex fuel sensor in there, so yeah. But anyways, the fuel return goes all the way up. I didn't cut anything. Like I said, it goes all the way up and come around and go all the way down. All the way down, and it's just tied up to the original brake lines and fuel lines, and it goes all the way back. It's a -6 PTF feed line, and then it keeps continuing back, and then it goes through here. I never took that. Actually, yes, I did. I took that shield off, but it routes back up here, and then it continues to go back. As I show you, I don't know if I can be able to get a good video of this thing, but that's not it right there. See, this is the hard part. This is the hard part about doing this thing, because you can't go up and above to the tank. You won't be able to do it. So what happens is you run it down on here, and then it comes across, and it actually, when you remove this, it comes up. You can't see it here, but it comes up through here. It doesn't go up where the feed line normally goes from. It goes up through the back side where there's a wire harness. This is the fuel feed or fuel return, and then the harness here. And when you push it up here, it'll eventually come out, but there's not enough clearance where the fuel feed comes from stock to put that out. So you need to keep that in mind. It is a complicated thing to do. It's not 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, and you're done. It takes time, especially if you're gonna do it by yourself. So yeah, like I said, again, coming from here, it's gonna go up, but it can't go up the normal way where the fuel feed goes. So you have to bring it to the outboard side and then shoot it straight up, and then it comes out here. You're gonna see it, once you shove it, you're gonna see it here, and then you push it straight up. I mean, to be honest with you, -6 return, it's the only size that you will have minimal problems doing this. If you use a bigger feed or return and you go in the same route that I'm going without removing all the components that are here, you're gonna have a hard time, because it's all the evap control stuff for the 06 models. So that's that. I don't need to show you anything else under here because there's nothing else under here. I run ID 1700s at 557 horsepower, making 50% duty cycle. So I have crazy amounts of fuel that's left in this car that I could have. It's my little catch can. Anyways, so that's that for underneath the bottom of my car. Now we're gonna go over the fittings that it takes to do it. All right, so man, that was a task in a million. So here we go now. All right, so the fitting kit that I'm gonna send you, it has everything that you need for the whole setup. You don't need anything else extra when you're buying this. The only thing you need to buy extra is for the fuel. Let's see where it's at. The only thing you need to buy extra, I had it in my hand, All right, let's see if I can find it. Man, this is the thing with garages. I literally just had it and now I can't find it. It's always happens. Okay, there it is. So this is a stock hanger. All right, this is the one that I was gonna make. I was gonna make this a return And you can, but it's harder because the fuel regulator goes here in the non-return system. It goes here, and there's no really way to plug it. You can't, you can't plug it. So you have to buy an AP1 hanger, and then put the AP1 hanger. The AP1 hanger has two of these fittings, two of these. What this is, it's a 3/8 EFI fitting. So you're gonna go to Amazon, you're gonna type in EFI to -6, and it's a 3/8 fitting that goes there. That's for your fuel return. That's the only thing you need different. That's gonna convert your stock one that's this to make it look like the -6. And then when you buy a brand new Honda fuel pump hanger, which is cheap, I recommend everyone to buy one because it's cheap. The regulator that comes in here, it does not come with the O-ring in it, so you need to take it out and put the O-ring back in it and really force it back up because it's really hard. So let me open my trunk. My trunk it's a mess, so don't kill me about this. And the reason being is because my car's on air, and I've been working on some stuff. With the wing, can't open it with the wing as usual. Damn, man. Let me go get the key. Okay, so what I was gonna do was show you guys the trunk setup and how it's I guess you put it in, but it doesn't make any sense because I have a bunch of stuff in my trunk that is blocking the view, so you won't be able to see it anyways. So I'm going to draw it on a piece of paper of exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so this is what happens, okay? So when you buy the fuel return hanger from Honda, the OEM fuel cap, okay, the cap. This is the cap. The fuel hanger sits inside the cap. So let's say this entire thing is a cap, right? But there's a notch here, and a notch here, and a notch here on the 06 S2000, where the fuel pump, it hangs in here by just clips on the top of the hanger. The AP1 have these notches in different locations. So when you go to put this pump in, okay, take note of the way the original 06 hanger sits in the tank first. See where those notches, or see how it's angled in there. That way, when you put your AP1 hanger in there, it needs to be in the exact same orientation, or the fuel feed sensor will not sit right. You'll have problems putting it in because you're going to need to notch these the proper way to have that sit in there right. And to notch them, I would take a Dremel and just, Dremel your way on each notch as you get down, so you can actually have it to clip in whichever orientation you need it to go, because you're still going to use the OEM cap. So on top you'll have the EFI fitting that's going to convert to the -6 AN, and then the line, obviously you're going to have the -6 connection, or female -6. So you're going to have that's how it's going to come out, and then you're going to have a female -6 on the line, a straight. Put a straight on it. Do not put any bends or anything. Put a straight on it. And then that line, you're going to do the entire line through the car, and the back up top, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put a 6 female straight on it. Yeah, damn, I screwed that up. Straight. It's supposed to be straight. So, yeah, straight. I don't know what kind of spelling that was. But anyways, you're going to put a straight on it. And then that's literally it for your fuel return line. There's nothing more to doing this fuel return line. It's stupid easy. The whole thing cost maybe $500, and that's only because you're getting the top tier radium fuel rail, and you're getting the what do you call that thing again? The fuel pressure regulator, and it's awesome. The fuel pressure regulator works perfect. I can't complain how this is set up.